Hey, this is Tony over at Lone Wolf Paintball. Today I'm going to be going over the new HK Army TFX hopper. Stands for the full experience. First off, it does come with a case, carrying case. This is the only hopper on the market that does come with a full zipper customized case like this. I'm going to pull the hopper on out. Real sleek look to the nice new TFX. First off, I'm going to take this apart and put some batteries in it. A lot of people, obviously, when you get a new hopper, you need to know what type of batteries does it take and where do the batteries go. This is a hopper that takes two AA batteries that sit down in the bottom of the tray. First off, it kind of disassembles like a rotor. It's got this top latch here. Pull the latch up. Comes right apart just like an old school rotor. Inside of the tray, little tab up here. Push the tab. Whole hopper comes right out of the bottom. If you look in here, the bottom shell, there's literally nothing else that goes in. This is the entire meat of the hopper right here. It does take two AA batteries, like I said. Flip this open. Batteries go right inside of here. Pop those batteries in there. Close it back on up. Should turn on for you right there. All right, now that I have the batteries installed in this hopper, I'm going to go over a couple of the key features. This hopper is rated anywhere from 20 to 22 paintballs per second feed rate. Second off, it does have the 0G gravity tray in here. Standard hopper should hold 200. This hopper actually holds 215 paintballs due to this spring-loaded tray. Paintballs come in, obviously, fills the tray up, and you actually allow a little bit more space within the hopper itself for some extra paint. Another key feature of this hopper is the micro switch armature on the bottom here, as you can see. As soon as there's a full paint in the stack of this hopper, this armature cuts it off automatically so it does not waste the batteries on there. Click, full stack of paint in there, shuts it off, on, and so forth. Second thing I'm going to go over is the actual tension control right here since we're talking about it. This is a tension control. Right now it is on this lowest setting. You can turn it to the right again. The lowest setting is used for real brittle paint. The higher settings, tension settings, are used for kind of lower end paint if you're running that through this hopper or reballs themselves. So personally, run it down to the lowest setting. Turn the hopper on. You can put your finger in there. This is part of the anti-jam and also the tension belt control on there. You can adjust that, once again, straight through the bottom of here. Next, I'm going to go over, since we're talking about the drive cone system, well, the drive system in general, how to clean it out if you did break a paintball inside. Normally, I just push, there's a screw in the bottom of the tension control. Push that up. There's a pin that sits in the top of this hopper right here. You're going to turn this center pin a quarter of a turn. This piece comes out and you can easily clean down in there if you did break any paint. Put it back in, hold it up, line it, spin it once again, locks back in place for you. Next, I'm going to go over putting it actually back together, which is the easiest part in my opinion. Tray, drop it in back end first because it's got a lock underneath, two gold tabs, one here and one here. Drop it in, click it in up front, and that's the actual reassembly of the tray. Okay, before I get this back together, I'm going to go over the speed feed option with this hopper. In my opinion, it's a great option because you don't have to toolless speed feed assembly. On the inside of here, there is a small tab. I don't know if you can see it or not on the camera. Push the tab in, slides right on out for you. Set that down. Speed feed. This is the new HK Army speed feeds meant directly directly for this hopper itself. Comes with the speed feed itself and also an HK Army rain lid. Top of the shell, got the new HK Army speed feed here. You'd want to push this down, slide it in the top here, clicks in just like that. You're good to go on the field. Easy as that. Okay, to put the top shell back on, simply line up the front end of the nose right there. Clip it in back, slide this pin down into position. You're good to go. Now I'd like to do a short comparison of the new TFX versus the new R2 that also came out this year, the Dye R2. Do a little weight comparison first. Turn this on. This TFX does have the batteries in it now. The HK with batteries weighs 1.0 on the scale. Normally it should be a 1.1. I've seen through other videos, to be honest. But on this scale, it's 1 pound. Dye R2 without batteries. Once again, this Dye R2 does hold 3 AA's. Does not have any AA batteries in there right now. Putting the R2 on the scale. 1.1 without any batteries. Like I said, you've still got to put 3 AA's to power this hopper. The TFX weighs as much, if not less, with batteries in it compared to the R2 that does not have any batteries in there. So the TFX is a lighter hopper. Even though it's a couple ounces, still lighter. All right, now I'm going to do a quick comparison, size, length of the R2 versus the TFX here. Move this out of the way. TFX, as you can see, is definitely a smaller profile, is not as high off the gun, which is very important. Obviously, the higher your hopper hangs off the feed neck of your gun, the bigger target you are. Side profile, the R2 and the TFX are about width-wise across about the same. But lastly, the TFX is a longer hopper. Not that that really matters. Lengthwise, I'm talking from the back here all the way up to the front. Once again, from the back here all the way up to the front, the TFX hopper is a little bit longer. That shouldn't matter though. All that does matter is the profile on this is smaller. It's slim. It's a nice sleek hopper. Since this is such a small sleek hopper, I'm comparing it to the R2 in the down position. If you were to open up the R2 to the full 260, obviously there's a huge difference there in the height compared to the TFX. So once again, this TFX holds 215 paintballs with a 0G gravity tray down in there. The R2 would hold 260 in this big position like that, but it's a pretty big target there. Slide that back down. Overall, I would say this new hopper is pretty impressive, and I would recommend anyone who wants one definitely pick one up. They go pretty fast. Looks like we've only got 3 left in stock here. This hopper does retail at $199.95, and it does come with the carrying case. You don't have to buy that extra. These are available in store or online at lonewolfpaintball.com. Don't forget to give this video a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.